vlog. We are actually headed to the chiropractor. This is my husband. He's hardly on any vlogs. We're just two tired parents, okay? So there's nothing fancy about. That's right, that's your signature move. He loves to show off his biceps. Go ahead, show them off again, baby. Anyways, I'm doing a week in the life. My name is Crisanta.
I got allergies.
Yes, baby, I'm sorry. My husband has allergies. If you didn't know, he's an actor, so he needs constant attention. But by the side, he has not acted in over a year, and that has never happened in his 14-year career of being an actor. And like he likes to say,
14
years.
13.
Maybe since 2010, since I'm
11. I didn't start it until 2011.
Okay, his 13-year career of being an actor, he has never ever gone more than what, like maybe 2 or 3 months?
No, I've gone 7 months before.
7 months? Okay, the longest has been 7 months, and now it's been a year because of the whole strike. And so yeah, it's been difficult for him, but he's hanging in there. Doing
yard work.
Yes, he's doing yard work on the side, providing for his family.
Very thrilled by it.
Very what?
Thrilled.
Yes, he's very thrilled. Can you tell? Anyways, I'm doing a week in the life vlog. I'm in the finals of my semester. I am taking microanatomy and microbiology, anatomy and physiology 1, and pathophysiology, and it's been a great semester. And like I said in my other vlog, it's been great, but it's also been the hardest semester of my life. And then I'm starting classes in the summer, so I have a nice little, I think it's about a 3-week break before summer classes start. We're starting this week off on a Tuesday. Yesterday on Monday, I didn't do anything. All I did was try to get me back on a regular schedule because I do work night shifts at the hospital. I'm a CNA and I work in the med-surg unit. So yeah, welcome to this week's vlog, including debuting my husband. Well, not debuting, he's been on him before, but he's hardly on mine.
Debuting, baby. You don't say the T, but you say debuting.
Really? Debuting? Debuting?
Like if you say this is their debut, you don't say the T.
That's true.
She's from Presidio.
Oh, the one that my husband will never let go of was because I had told him one time, I said, babe, I want some moccasins.
No, this is before we even started.
This is
dating.
No, we were dating.
No, it was at Derek's. That's why I thought you were kind of cute. You said moccasin.
Anyways, you know, and my first language was Spanish, and in Spanish we have an accent, so we know which vowel to accentuate. In English, you don't have that. So when I told him I wanted some moccasins, he was like, what are you, from Boston? He was like, it's, wait, how do you say
moccasins?
This? Moccasins. It's moccasins, not moccasins. There was another word that you made fun of me for saying it incorrectly. I can't remember. Anyways, the lighting is horrible. Okay, we're on our way to the chiropractor. Don't neglect your health, and y'all don't be scared. My husband's going to film it if Mr. Coggins agrees to it. But the reason I wanted him to film it is because I have so many friends that I tell them go get adjusted, and they're all scared. So if they're okay with it, we're gonna film it, and I'm gonna insert it here, but I'm gonna film it with my phone because I don't want to bring in the vlog
I would
camera.
do it every 2 weeks if I could.
Yeah, if we were able to, we'd do it every 2 weeks, and we'd get a massage at least once a month. But once I'm a nurse, we're gonna be able to afford that.
I'm gonna be on all the supplements, and I'm just gonna work out and look good. Yeah.
All right, I'll talk to y'all later. So I was not able to get any of the footage. Pobrecito Bo, he does not like social media. He does not like to be filmed or nothing, and he felt so bad for saying no, but I'm not gonna make anybody, you know, be filmed. I feel so much better. How do you feel, baby? If you have not gone to the chiropractor, you need to go, especially if you're in a very physically demanding job.
You're lifting people.
And you're lifting people and you're turning them and you're moving them. You need to go get adjusted. It's so simple. It's so quick. It takes us like maybe 5 minutes. but I always feel so aligned, and I don't know how to explain it other than I just feel like my body is able to breathe a lot better. Like everything is just running so much smoother. So yeah, that was nice. It is currently 9:15. Today I have my last ever lecture with microbiology. So I'll be going to class around 12, and then I need to study. I have my last exam for Anatomy and Physiology 1 on Sunday. I don't have to take it Sunday, I just have to take it before Sunday, and it's on the muscle skeletal system. So it's a pretty dense topic, but yeah, that's this Sunday. Oh, and also my pathophysiology needs to be turned in by Sunday, and then Wednesday, May 8th, I believe, that's my very last final exam, and that's for microbiology. So very, very excited. Oh, it's a community cleanup. Okay, I'll check in with y'all later. Hey y'all, so it's 12 o'clock. My class starts in 30 minutes. I'm gonna stop at the dollar store real quick and get myself, of course, my caffeine for the day, which is my Monster. Y'all, if you are an avid Monster drinker like I am, you need to get yourself one of these. It is by Brewmate. It's the cooler, or I don't know what you would call these. Anyways, I have a code down below. It's just the code for anybody who buys one, and it's like, hey, if you want to refer your friends, here's the link. Can't remember how much you get off, but I have the link down below. You have to get this. And I also bought this is my second one. I have 2 of them, and because I thought I had lost it. And I also have their shaker cup, and I absolutely love their shaker cup. And can you guess what color it is? Absolutely recommend those. Yeah, you guys, today is my last day of microbiology lecture, and then on May 8th I have my final exam. I'm so excited. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I really have enjoyed my microbiology class. You have no idea how fascinating it has been for me. I think that's why I've done so well in the class. I was very intimidated going into it because I don't have a science degree background. My degree is in history, and right off the bat she started talking about taxonomy, and I was just like a deer in headlights. I didn't know what I got myself into. I wasn't sure how I was going to do, but you guys, I ended microbiology lecture and lab with A's. So I'm super duper proud of myself. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little curious into that field. I joked with my coworkers and said, y'all, if I get tired of nursing and I get tired of people, I'm gonna go into the lab and I'm just going to be looking at viruses and bacteria and cells all day. I joked about it, but y'all, I'm really interested in that world. I didn't even know that was a thing. So anyways, yeah, I'm so excited. I'm really happy for myself, y'all. That's where my excitement comes from. This is how it feels when you actually do something hard and you finish it. Y'all don't know the whole backstory, but in a nutshell, I would quit everything. Anytime it would get hard, I'd quit. I'd leave. I'd turn the other way. It's those quitting moments that have really, really, really given me the lowest self-esteem ever. So I'm taking every win because, man, I have the lowest self-esteem because of the choices that I've made in the past. So yeah, okay, we're here and we're gonna go to class. picture day. Woo! I'm kind of sad though. I'm really going to miss that class. The teacher, the professor was phenomenal. I really wish I would have taken A&P with her. I didn't because I had to take A&P 1 this semester in order for me to be able to move forward. But anyways, yeah, I'm so excited. I really have to pee. So I'm gonna head to the gym that's just like, it's down the road. And who knows, I think I can go ahead and stay. Actually, I'm gonna go get a burrito. I'm gonna get a burrito, I'll eat it, I'll take my time, and then we'll head to the gym. But you guys, I'm so excited! Okay, I gotta go. It is the next day, it's Wednesday. I know this vlog so far is just a hodgepodge, but it's my life and it's my real life, and I was just crying. I had every intention of making it a study day, but I was reading my Bible, and then I started writing in my journal, and I thanked him. I always try to start off with a thankful heart, and then I got into the part where I told God I don't understand why you would take Papo, who is my father-in-law, so early from us. But I love you, and I know that everything you do is for a reason and is for a purpose. And so when I started talking about that, I really felt like seeing Papo. So then I got my old clips. I got my old storage where I would save all of my clips and uploads that I've done in the past, and I came across one where he's hugging the kids, where we're coming back from our vacation and he's hugging the kids, and that's the part that I miss the most, is seeing him welcome the kids with so much love.
Oh, where'd you find that?
It was in the grass.
How are you, mijo? Let's see.
Papa, they say the videos and the pictures.
Yay! And I've just been crying. I hate it. I hate that he was taken so early. We really thought we had another good 20 years with him, because that's what we would say, that he would watch our kids graduate. And I don't understand why God would take him so early. I'm looking like a hot mess. Let me take this off because of that. Anyways, so it is currently, it's 8:30. I know I didn't update y'all, but I went and picked up the kids, and I'm pretty sure I entered the clip of me taking them to the library. You know, when you have kids, you pick them up and they're so innocent and they have no idea about what somebody goes through, what real stress is. And so when I pick them up, they're telling me about their day. Sorry, it's the soft light box that we use for my husband's auditions. So I pick them up, and you know, they're just telling me about their day, and it helps you get away from your thoughts and your feelings and the stressors, because you want to listen to them and you want to be happy for them. You don't want to kill their joy, you know what I mean? So kids help you to for a moment forget about your troubles. Although sometimes they don't, they add on. We love going to the library, so we went to the library. Then came home, I made some homemade chicken fried rice. It was really good. And I had to sit down and study. Or I knew that I had to get some work done. I haven't studied yet. I had every intention of making Wednesday a whole study day, but then I got into my feels with my father-in-law. And so I really did not do anything until I got my kids from school. So I am happy to say though that I have officially finished my pathophysiology class, and I made an 80 on my last exam, but overall I have an A, and I am just so excited. So I finished my last exam, and there was a student reflection essay that we needed to turn in, just talking about what we learned and just reflecting on the course. I went ahead and busted it out, and I am completely done. It didn't need to be turned in until next week, but that's made me feel good. Let me show you. Okay, pathophysiology. I got an A, baby. Woo! So yeah, I'm feeling pretty accomplished for doing that, even though today was just, I didn't get a lot done as far as studying, but that feels amazing and like a load off my shoulders. All I have left is my microbiology final exam, which is on Wednesday, and then my A&P final exam, which is, I have to get it done at least by this Sunday. Seriously, I give all glory to God, because there is no way I would have been able to do this well through the hardest season of my life if it was me. I mean, this was all God, y'all. Praise God. Good morning. So it is what's today? Today's Thursday. It is currently 10 a.m. I had a wonderful start of the morning, very slow. Made myself breakfast and got some cleaning done. I did some dishes. I'm learning little by little. I wish I was one of those learners that all it takes is a light switch for them, and then they do it. They do the thing. For me, it's been a very slow process of getting better at whatever it is I want to. And I think it's also because there's just so many things that I'm learning. And to be honest, my husband came across this quote, and it perfectly summed up his and my growth. Is we are growing with our kids. Before I had my kids, y'all, I've always been all over the place. I never had structure, stability, or any type of goals. I wasn't looking within myself and asking what I needed to do. Like, I was just doing whatever happened that day, and I would just go with the motions, you know? There wasn't any boundaries, nothing. And that was a harsh reality for when I had kids. I mean, granted, it wasn't until our fourth kid that we actually started to get better at our habits, especially me. My husband, not so much. Him, it was a different kind of growth. His was more not being as selfish. And me, it's just been an eternal mental growth with my habits, with my thinking, with my actions. It's a lot. It's raising yourself while also raising your kids. Yesterday, that's another thing that I really need to work on, is just because I have a little breakdown, an emotional time, I'm not gonna say day, it doesn't have to be a day, but just because I had an emotional time doesn't mean that the whole day has to be ruined. I need to work on that, because yesterday it could have been a very good, productive studying day, and I let my emotions get the best of me. And for some reason I thought, well, I cried, so I can't be productive anymore like I wanted to because I didn't start the day the way I wanted to. And then I waste a whole day just because of a certain time that I wasn't productive. Does that make sense? I need to take those small moments that I have to do what I can with them instead of saying, well, I don't have the whole day, so I'm not gonna do anything. That's my mentality and I don't like it. So yeah, it's a lot of growth. This is your first video of mine that you're watching. I have seen so much growth. I know it doesn't seem like it because I don't have my life together, but I promise you, I promise, I have seen tremendous growth and I'm really proud of myself. But I still need to get better. There's still so much more work to do. Vlog. It is currently, so it is Friday. Now this is a weird way for me starting off the day, but it's 12:45. I think it's 12:45 and I'm on the way to a funeral. I know, so let me explain. I just recently quit my hospice aide job. Love it. I want to say that I have it on hold. I don't know, okay? I'm just saying it might be on hold, it might not, we'll see. I absolutely love my job. You'll have to watch my previous video to find out why I quit. But I really miss it. Anyways, so what I'm trying to say is this was my old patient. This was my very first patient I had. He was my very first patient I had as a hospice aide. So anyways, I am meeting the nurse there. And we're going to attend the funeral. As a hospice nurse and hospice aide, it is encouraged to actually go to the family's funeral, to the patient's funeral. And then this morning, y'all, it was crazy. So it's Cinco de Mayo. Today is May 3rd. My kids are celebrating Cinco de Mayo, and of course we signed up to take food. And what do I sign up for? I take chicken and I make tres leches. Do I take any tres leches cake? No, I have to make it homemade. So last night I got started with the tres leches cake, let it sit overnight because it tastes the best that way. And then this morning I made homemade whipped cream, put strawberries on top, and also made chicken for the kids' chicken tacos. And so it was a very chaotic, and my mother-in-law and my husband were like, just sign up for forks and salsa or chips, and I'm like, no! And they're like, hi Crisanta, you're the one who puts yourself through this. And yes, I do, but I do it because I love it. For Friday's agenda, now that I got all of the cooking out of the way and I'll attend this funeral, I'll get back home, I'll clean, and then we'll get to studying. Okay? Okay. So it is currently 2:46. I'm glad I came. These are the types of funerals I absolutely love, where it's more like a memorial and everybody just comes up and shares stories. And so I just had that feeling that I had to share, and so I shared my story. This man was a hoot, like a hoot. He raised 5 boys, and my fondest memory was when I first met him, because like I said, he was my first patient and my very first visit. And when I first met them, I went with the nurse. You know, she was giving me a report about him, and his wife and him wheeled him out, and very sweet, and with her deep Texan accent says, honey, just remember, he suffers from CRS. And I was at a loss for words. I didn't know what to say, and it sounded kind of concerning. And so I look over at my coworker, at the nurse, because she didn't say that in the report. And then she's like, honey, he suffers from can't remember shit. And so I told that story, and one of the visits, he wasn't feeling very good, and he was just feeling defeated because he couldn't move around and he couldn't do a lot of things. And so I had asked him, can you at least get on the bed? And he says, oh honey, I remember how to do that. But it was so great hearing everybody's stories and take on him, and it's just, that's how the memory of your lost loved one lives on, is by keeping the memories going and talking about them. And so, gosh, it really makes me I hated that I had to quit my hospice job, because this is exactly why I did what I did. You know, the family, as soon as they saw my coworker and they started crying, and they thanked us for helping them through the hardest time of their life. And that is such a deep impact, deep impact. And it's why I absolutely love doing what I did and get so attached to these families. Good morning. It is Saturday morning. I just dropped off my son at school because he has a band competition for school. It's his first one. He's in 6th grade and he plays the clarinet. We're all gonna go except for my husband. He's staying behind because he has some work to do. So we're excited for a nice little road trip, you know, just to do something different.
I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing that's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Falling in love. You set my wheels in motion. I'm going crazy for you. Eyes blue like the ocean. I can see you want this too. 'Cause you've been looking at me all night, trying to figure me out. I just wanna let you know, and I ain't playing no games. Baby, you won't change. I only want you.
Hey y'all, so we just got home. I am super exhausted. I dropped my son off. He got a medal, yay! They got first superior rating, so it was a rating. There weren't any places, and he got a superior rating on his solo as well. So all of the kids did. So it was, he had a lot of fun. He enjoyed it, and I'm exhausted. I am so exhausted. So I am working Sunday and Monday night at the hospital. I'm working for one of my coworkers. She had a family emergency, and I felt really bad. So I told her I would work for her. She needed to be with her family. So I told my husband that I was going to take a nap, and that way it'll help me get into a routine for my night shift tomorrow. So if I take a nap now, I have the whole night to do my 2 exams. They're my exams for anatomy and physiology. They're not actually due until tomorrow, but since I'll be working at night and I want to use tomorrow to prep and to sleep, I'll just do it tonight. So it's the next day, and as you can see here, I am just crying. I cried of relief. I cried because I was just so exhausted, and this week was kind of a tough week for me, a lot of ups and downs, and I ended up finishing my exam with, I believe that was an 85 when I did the calculations, and I made an 83 overall. And the reason why I'm so emotional is because this was my third time taking the AMPA class. I quit the other 2 times because, like I've said before, I would quit anytime anything would get hard, and this was just another proof for myself that I can do hard things. And it was a really good feeling, and I did not expect to cry, y'all, but I was just so ready to be done, and I was just feeling so accomplished. So like I said, I picked up a shift, actually 2 shifts for my coworker, because she had a family emergency. So at this point, all I have left is my microbiology exam. So these next 2 nights, I was actually a little worried, thinking I wouldn't have time for my micro. But because it's summer, and if you work in the hospital, you know that census is low. And so I was very fortunate that I had enough time to fill in my study guide and study. I just focused on that, and I was able to get so much done. So I'm glad that I was able to do that. And yeah, it was a crazy week for sure. Has finally come where I take my last exam, and I'm finally done with the semester. Sorry I haven't updated y'all. It's just I've been working nights and trying to get some studying in. The good thing is my nights have been slow, so I've been able to fit in a lot of studying. So I have 2 hours before my last exam, and I'm gonna make the best of it, and then I'll check in with you after the exam. We're done, y'all. Dunzo, finito. And then to top it all off, I dropped off my kids and my door isn't working. This door right here, as you can see by that, it was crashed into. So this door doesn't work, and so I had to manually open it, and that was hard. Okay, I'll talk to y'all later. We are done. We are officially done with the semester. I am so excited and relieved, but I came out of that test a little. Ooh, I look like a hot mess. Look how stressed I am. Look at that huge zit. It looks like Mount Everest on my face. Anyways, she, of course, she gave us the hardest test. Y'all, I really hope that that test did not bring me down to a B, because I'll be so disappointed. Man, that was a lot harder than I thought it would be. Usually her tests aren't that hard, but she saved the best for last for sure. Anyways, it's May 8th. Hopefully by the end of the day, she will have all grades posted, and I'll let you know, and then we'll be done, y'all. We will be done. I finished, well, I'll let you know at the end, so please, Lord, don't let it bring me down to a B, please. Oh, I'm so done. I'm so done. Hi. So it's still the same day. It's actually just a couple hours later. First of all, I don't know if it's brave of me or dumb to come on the internet looking like this. But y'all, this is real life. I'm a mom of 4, working, going to school, trying to get into nursing school. Okay, this was the first. This is the end of semester look. Okay, this is real life. Anyways, I just got my score back. It's my first B, y'all. But what I was more worried about is what my end score was going to be, and it only dropped down to like 1%. So your girl finished off with the 94.1. Woo! Here, let me show you for receipts. My friend just texted me. She said she posted the grades. And I'm like, girl, I've been refreshing. I'm a whole step ahead of you. I'm already vlogging about it. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't say that. So anyways, that is the end of this week's vlog. A whole week. Actually, it was a week and a half of finals week. And, you know, I just pray that these videos show you that you can do it. Whether you're a mom, whether you're doubting yourself or you're not a mom, you can still do it even when you're doubting yourself. And that's the purpose of my channel, is to show you that it can be done. We just got to get out of our heads, because believe me, I am one for years. I've been wanting to be a nurse since I graduated high school back in 2007. Okay, that shows you how much I've been in my head, me thinking that I could not get into nursing school because I wasn't smart enough. And now here I am 36 years later with 4 kids and a husband. I don't have money, but we're making it work, and I know that you can too. So if those are the types of videos that you want to see on this platform, this is your channel. I will keep posting, and on the next video, I'm going to do a whole semester recap. And yeah, I'm so excited. I'm done. All right, I'll talk to y'all later.